What's up guys, Dijksloth here, and today we're taking a look at the new patch notes for Shadows of Olympus. First off, we have the SWC loot pack with the Zeus skin, the Curse Agni skin, the Anubis skin, and some other stuff. We've got an updated Athena card, we've got an updated Bacchus card. That is out of the way. We have the Shadow skins, which you can quickly see here. You can't really tell what they're going to look like in-game. They're really damn cool. Unfortunately, the ones that get one are not my favorites. It's Anhur, Isis, Capri, Thor, and Tyr. And then we have the loot pack that I just talked about quickly. There is also a ward skin in there and a fireworks emote. Also a divine chest roll that gives you the chance to get a past convention skin or esports skin. SWC gets a new Zeus gets a new voice pack, and there's a Smite welcome pack available for $4. It includes Anubis, Stargazer Anubis voice pack, and 400 gems available to all players. However, like the Ultimate God pack, can only be purchased once. Then we're moving on to clan rewards. Clan rewards are basically the shadow skins. You can get them on level 3 in a clan. The store contains 5 chests, and they have different levels associated with them, from chest level 1 to chest level 5. Each chest contains an exclusive shadow skin, along with an assortment of other items that can be rolled. The chests are unlocked with honor, the honor you gain while playing, and you must roll 3 chests of a lower level in order to unlock the next level of chests. Also, which is really cool, clan icons. Clan leaders can now make any player icon they want their clan icon, and players will be able to equip this icon as their clan icon. Really cool. I like that feature. Then we have some achievements for Bellona. Bellonas are really easy. Hit 10 enemy gods with Eagle's Rally and kill an enemy after hitting them with each one of your weapon stances, which is basically what you always do. Oh, he's got a fucking hard one though. Trick shot, hit a different enemy god on 3 bounces of 1 ricochet. So that's yeah, a thing. Some gimmicks here. And now for the important changes. Item changes. Frostbound Hammer. Reduced health from 400 to 325. Frostbound was still pretty good. Very good defensive stats for certain gods, which is the health in combination with the slow and some power. Takes Bellona down a notch, who actually doesn't need nerf too much, but there are other gods that suffer from struggle with dealing with gods that have Frostbound Hammer a lot, so I guess it's fair. I can see this nerf. I didn't expect it, but it's fine. And then we have Hardwood. Reduced magical protection from 60 to 50. Makes sense, is a very cheap item in comparison. Some less stats on that are cool with me. Same goes for Sovereignty, so I'm going to talk about this now. Like, reduced physical protection from 55 to 50. Also fair, also very cheap item. Then we have Mystical Mail getting a small nerf. Reduced health from 300 to 220. Okay, Mystical is very, very strong. It's very often picked up on warriors, so I guess that nerf was coming. I personally am not too sure if I like it, considering I think Mystical is already very expensive compared to other defensive items. I would rather see a little price drop on it, along with some less damage ticks and some less defensive stats maybe, but this is alright and makes sense. And last we have Pestilence. Increased healing reduction from 20% to 25%. Also makes sense because healing is so potent at the moment. And Weakening Curse alone is not really enough anymore. And Pestilence is hardly picked up, even though it has really good stats. You hardly see it outside of the support role. You hardly see it on the warriors and stuff. So this small buff is nice. And now we're going to the god changes, and this one is what I've been asking for a long, long time, and I'm really happy. There's actually 3 changes in here that I asked for in the last patch feedbacks post, so I'm really glad that a lot of that happened. Athena is known for a great map presence, but we felt this ability was coming up too often in the early game, especially with cooldown reaction. Teams should now have more opportunity to play around Athena while the skill is on an increased cooldown. So the cooldown is increased from 90 seconds to 110 to 90 seconds over the ranks. This means she has to pick up CDR boots even more. It means she has some less rotations early. I wouldn't overestimate the nerf, considering in the end it's just with CDR boots less than 20 seconds that you actually lose there. Does that make sense? No, she got CDR boots before, so whatever. But anyways, it's nice to see that toned down a little bit. I would have preferred a range reduction on earlier levels, but this is a good touch into the right direction. Bologna Bludgeon, just a visual fix. Janus! Some people are going to hate me for this one, because I love that one. I'm not going to read out the text, we're just going to go to whatever changed. So, General, Janus and his allies can no longer enter portals while stunned, crippled, or rooted. This is very, very good for certain gods that have ranged CC and can therefore counterplay his standing close to wards and teleporting, but overall, I don't think it changes too much. The thing is that he's still CC immune in his ultimate, so that's his get out of jail card still. And in other cases, it only makes a difference when he stands next to a wall in pulse, which only really happens so often. And then we have Threshold. Reduced face slow from 20% going up to 40% to 25% at all ranks. That's good. That is really good. Threshold is usually level second on Janus, so the small buff on the first level is not really too bad. 5% is nothing you really notice too much. And it forces him to hit his 2 a little better, instead of just relying on the slow and going that way. I like it. I like it. I think he can still see some more nerfs in the future, but this is a step in the right direction. I'm glad that he gets changes at all. With that, moving on to Khepri. Rising Dawn increased mana cost from 50 to 70 to 50 to 90. Okay, cool. He had like no mana issues ever. If he gets some mana issues, that's totally fine. I think Khepri is going towards a good spot at the moment. I'd like that they fix the weird interactions with Aokong's ultimate, but that's about all. Ram. Just some fixes really, but fixed Rolling Assault, bonus damage not applying if fired at point blank range. And Astral Barrage fixed an issue where Ram would become a knockback immune. Scylla gets a buff, and this is a good one. I like this one. Crush, reduced mana cost from 70 to 110 to 60 to 80. So she can spam that Crush a little more, has a little more lane clear early. She usually relies on the Crush to clear, and she levels it first anyways. So this is nice for her. And I can see why this is happening. She's struggling with early. She always has to, completely rely on late game. So this is a good change. Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong is often seen as a bullion lane having strong poke, power, and wave clear. These changes should reduce his ability to take return fire while increasing the cost of pushing during the laning phase. Reduced his starting health from 480 to 450. Magic Cudgel increased mana cost from 50 to 70 to 50 to 90. Master's Will increased mana cost from 50 to 60. Makes a lot of sense to me. Not sure if it's gonna change too much about him, but it is logical to take away some of his poke potential by forcing him to either use Cudgel or Master's Will to clear and poke. Just balance it out a little bit. Very good, very good. I like that. That's the third god I requested changes to. And then we have Zeus. Assault often moved too fast for players to be able to dodge, especially from follow-up chain lightning bounces. With a reduced projectile speed, players should be able to play around the shield more effectively. So the projectile speed is reduced from 90 to 70. This is interesting because this change is not primarily because of Conquest, but rather other modes where it was just too easy to hit too many bounces. This means his slows now come off much slower than Apuash. Apuash can at this point slow faster with his 1 than Zeus can with his Aegis Assault plus Lightning Chain Lightning Bounce. So that's even slower now. And you have some time to dodge his 2, which is really nice. So good, problematic for Zeus though. Zeus already don't really has any chasing capabilities. He has even less now. He's more and more of the powerhouse that stands in a place, deals a lot of damage, but you just walk away from him. That's all for these patch notes. We take a quick look at the new map that is on the PTS as well, but I'm not going to talk about it any further because it's not actually part of the patch notes. It's just for the PTS, and it's not going to get released next patch. So that's it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your feedback, comments, whatever below, and I will try and answer them. Jiggsloth out.